What a great story, well, a great movie. So this is going to be my Star Wars Rogue One, a Star Wars story review. This is going to be non-spoilers, so let's break it down. So Star Wars Rogue One, the Star Wars story, takes place before Episode 4. It's a prequel to Episode 4. If you've seen Episode 4, A New Hope, you know that Leia has the plans of the Death Star. But how did she get those plans? Well, this is where Star Wars Rogue One takes place. Well, it explains how they get the plans, and I gotta say, this movie was okay when watching this movie, but towards the end, the last 40 minutes, pure amazingness. It was beautiful. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but do I think this is better than The Force Awakens? Well, the last 40 minutes, I think it beats The Force Awakens in a whole. Like, Force Awakens is a good movie, but the last 40 minutes you have to watch. It was amazing, man. If you're a huge Star Wars fan, you're pretty much will like this movie. This movie was great. We get some special cameos in this movie. I'm not gonna spoil who is in this movie, but there's a few original characters that are in this movie. I'm not gonna say any names, but it was really enjoyable watching them on the screen. This movie felt like I was watching the classic Star Wars films. On some parts, we get to see new creatures, and that was awesome seeing some new creatures. We get to see how the Death Star was made, and it was amazing how we learned how the Death Star was made. And when I thought this movie was okay, I was like, I expected like more stuff. Well, that's what I meant when I said it. I thought it was okay, but like the last 40 minutes, it was phenomenal, no doubt, amazing. This movie felt like I was watching a classic Star Wars movie, like the ships and everything, the action. It felt like a classic Star Wars film. And I was like, wow, that looks real. That looks amazing. I want more of this. So our main character is Jyn, and her father, is working on the Death Star and making the big laser beam that destroys planets. I'm not spoiling anything. It was on the trailer, so you should have known that. But Jyn has to go look for her father and trying to get the Death Star plants and stuff, and that's where this movie takes place. That's what happens in this movie. What can I say? But the ending was, oh my gosh, the ending was phenomenal. It was like screaming out of my seat. I wanted to jump in the air. It was amazing ending, and how this movie ended, I was like, wow, did they just did that? Did they actually just did that? I am surprised they did that. Like, really? So this will never happen. Like, you see what I'm talking about once you see the movie, like the ending about like how it finishes up. I was like, wow. So that happened. I can't believe that happened. I kind of wish the movie didn't end like that, but then again, I kind of do wish that happened. This movie was great, and the villain is not Darth Vader, and he is in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling that either. Darth Vader is not in this like a bunch, not really, but he is in the film. There is one scene in the movie where he has his lightsaber, and you would know the scene, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was phenomenal when Darth Vader comes up with a lightsaber. I was like, oh my gosh, props to you guys. That was an amazing scene. I was like, oh, why was that so good? But what stole the movie for me was K2SO. He stole the movie. He was hilarious. He was one of the funniest characters in the movie. I was like, you're my favorite character. You're like top notch to R2-D2 and BB-8. But this movie didn't make me scream, oh my gosh. Like, it wasn't like, but it was like, oh, that's so awesome. Like I said, the villain is not Darth Vader. He's like the side villain. But the main villain, I was like, okay, he's okay. I want more screen time of this villain, our villain, because we didn't get that much screen time. But my rating of Star Wars Rogue One is, go check it out. It's a great movie. But I'm not going to do ratings like A, B, or C+, because people get offended or they get mad. So I'm just going to rate it. Go watch this movie. It's good. It's great. Amazing. But that's going to do it for the video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more DC and nerdy stuff content. And remember, stay frosty. But may the Force be with you, and bye-bye.